Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Sheila Beal, and I'm coming to you with another review of Zatima, season 2, episode 2. Y'all, I'm still really trying to get ready to leave. We supposed to be leaving out tonight at 12 a.m. I'm trying to get all my stuff together, and I'm a last minute packer. I say, I always be like, I mentally pack first, and then I pack. But so far, so good. But I took my time out of my schedule to come and talk to y'all about Zatima season 2, episode 2. Cause y'all was, and you know what's so funny? In them comments when I did Zatima episode 1, the first thing somebody gonna say is, "Ooh, part 2 was good." Part 2, I said, well, can we do part 1 first? And then we gonna get to part 2. I know I told y'all was gonna probably start without me. I'm coming, I'm catching up. Because I'm trying to get everything together. So when I leave up out of here. But yeah, y'all like my comment. Don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe if you like my commentary. Please like my commentary because it does push through the algorithm and more people can view and my commentary on the road to 3,000. We are going to get into this episode. Now it's not going to be detailed. But we gonna get what we need to get up out of this. Okay. So the episode picks up where it left off, where Fatima is pretty much complaining about Zach wanting it so much. You know what I'm saying? 3 times on Tuesday, 4 times on Wednesday, and 6 times on Saturday and Sunday. And honey, her cooch can't take it. So she said, you know what, Zach? We gonna get a side chick. And he like, what? So he instantly gets on the defense. Is it me? Like, you want somebody else? I know, because you ain't about that side chick life. You know what I'm saying? So you want somebody else. What is it? What is it? What I do? And she like, no, it ain't nothing like that, but we got to figure something out. You're going to have to get you a side chick. And so he instantly thinking that she want to break up because she done found somebody else. But that's not the case, Zach. The case is you doing too much. And your thing is thinking a little bit too much inside my body. And I ain't got time for this right now. You know what I'm saying? And so he was just, on the defense. Now don't worry about it. I got a side chick. And then he gonna say, so, but you ain't even that type of person that even want an open relationship. She looking at him like, open relationship? You know what? Hold on. Let me go get the side chick. I'll be right back. So, and one more thing too, before I move on. He said that he was with it. And she said, oh, you with it. And then he said, see how you changing up? When I sit up here and be like, okay, what's up? I'm with it. It's cool. Then you want to sit up here and, be, so that's what you're trying to do. But she gets up. She goes to the car. She said she's going to be right back. So while she went out to the car, he like, oh, okay. So now he making out a wish list. She going to have to be like this. She going to have to be thick. She going to have to be like, woo, 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 woo. So she come in the house with a bag, right? So she got the bag. And he like, you bringing in gifts and stuff? He looking in the bag. He like, really? Side chick? So you got a cooch in a box, pretty much. And she was just like, I mean, yeah, this yo gonna be your side chick. And he looking at her like, what? And then she tell him to read the directions. Put warm water, feels like the real thing. He like, what? And it was funny how he was reading it. Like he was put feels like the real thing. Add warm water. What the warm water gonna do? Squirt. Okay. TMI, Mr. Side Chick girl, whatever that thing is in that box. And he over there he talking about, look at it, it's hard. It's hard. But she talking about, Zach, you wearing me out. And he just like, you know what? Before we got engaged, she like, oh, here we go. You was starting it up on the kitchen sink, under the kitchen sink, in the toilet, on top of the toilet, on the closet, on top of the closet, under the stairs, on top of the stairs, in the garage, out the garage, in the pool, out the pool, on top of the pool. Child, y'all was just starting it up everywhere. But Fatima said, I'm tired. It's about to be broke. Y'all remember when K Michelle said her cooch broke? Can it really break? It may not could break, but it could really, really be real tender, so tired. So anyway, Fatima said, look, You're going to have to use this. This is what it's going to have to be until I can, get my stuff back where it need to be. And he was just like, dang, what's the problem? And she said, you're going to have to pace yourself. You're going to have to, because, and then he said something else. He said, every time I want it, then it's a problem. But when you want it, it ain't a problem. Zach, that's not the deal. The deal is you just want it a little bit too much. I mean, I maybe once, maybe twice. But all these other times throughout the day, child, sometimes a person just want to get some sleep. Like, for real. But anyway, then he brings up, okay, so what we going to eat for dinner? She said takeout. Oh, he did Zach like, okay, so you brought home a cooch in a box and takeout. Okay. He like, I'm over it. I'm tired. So they at the table. He mad because his dinner ain't even good. He like, this ain't even good. Failed at dinner. You failed at dinner and you failed at what was going to go on tonight. So anyway, Fatima brings up the fact that her car, she had a flat tire because, the whole nail was in her tire. And Zach was like, why you didn't call me? And she said that she felt like she could take care of it. So she did. And then one of the construction workers came and pretty much saved the day. He said he was going to fix it. And that instantly got Zach upset. Fatima, like I said in episode 1, you have to let the man be the man. You can't fix everything. Let this man know that you need him and that you want him. It's okay for this man to be needed and to feel wanted, because you don't want to take everything away from him. And he instantly got upset. So he gets up and he walked off. He was like, pretty much, what am I here for? So, child, they talking about my charge. Oh, did y'all see that charger thing pop up? Anyway, I'm doing this for y'all. So, they sitting on the couch and he's really expressing himself about, the things that he needs from her, the things that he's wanting from her. And then he brings up the fact that his brother came by and he said that he was going to, I think the phone rang or whatever. He said that he was going to go see his mom. And Fatima was like, oh yeah, you don't really talk too much about your mom. She would like to meet her. And Zach just like, I don't know, like, my mama slick different. Like, it's so much going on right now. He ain't never even really seen his mama. So he really ain't even trying to have Fatima on that, seeing his mama. And then while he was like, you talking about my mama, what about your mama? Child, Fatima came out and said that the mama don't even know they engaged. Zach like, really? And Fatima just like, my mama and them kind of different. They a little bourgeois, pretty much. Like, everything happens so fast. They don't even know that they living together. Like, I guess in the way Fatima is raised, love, marriage, y'all live together, then the babies. So she just like, we gonna have to chill on my mama and them, but in the meantime, in between time, I can still meet your mama. So he said that he was going to go see his mom tonight, and it is what it is. So this part is the part that really tripped me out, right? Zach walks up. Zach see his brother, and he's like, oh yeah, well, yo, where mama at? And he's still walking. And brother like, Jeremiah like, mama right there. He like, ooh, you my mama? Like, mama, really? So that just goes to show the relationship that Zach and his mother had, which is non-existent. It non-existent. It doesn't exist. There is nothing. It's like, if I saw you literally walking in the store, I would walk right past you. If I saw you walking across the street, I would look the other way because I wouldn't even know that you was my mama. And that is very, very sad. Very sad. So they don't even know how to talk to each other. They calling each other MFers. He calling her by her surname, Gladys. Like, she talking about, boy, don't get disrespectful. And then it's like, what do you want? I don't want nothing. But then you're going to turn around and say, you want a food truck. Can you help, not a food truck. Can you help your brother get a truck? A truck for what? Because he want to be moving people. And then, and I'm going out of order. I'm going out of order on all of this, you know, because there was so much going on in this conversation. Then she talks about they getting kicked out. He got this big old house and is there a room for her in the house? And I'm just like, you really laying it on thick for him not to even know who you are. You're asking for so many things, but then turn around and say you don't want nothing. You asking for so many things, but he said I just gave him a check for $10,000, but y'all don't want nothing. It was baffling to say the least. Like my mouth was open. Like really, one thing I can say about Tyler Perry sure know how to write a woman that's on crack, drugs, and don't know how to take care of her kids. He know how to write a woman that way. Can we all agree? Tyler Perry knows how to write a woman that can neglect her child, that can be abusive to her child. He knows how. And even when Zach brought up the fact that you've been having me going through foster care just about half my life. I didn't want that for you, but you didn't do nothing to stop it either. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I was over it. I was over it. And then she had the nerve to say, can I get $100? First you say you didn't want nothing. Then you say you want a food truck. Then you say you want to come live in my house. Then you say you want $100. And then you need a ride to the store. Zach said, I'm not giving you no money. I'm not giving you nothing. I'll take you to the store because Zach already know. Because she had said that she trying to get clean. But she ain't trying too hard. Zach was just like, okay, well, I'll take you to the store. What, nigga, you don't trust me? I'm like, get dog. No, he don't. Because he knew what you was going to do. So then after he was adamant about, I'm not giving you no money and I'm taking you to the store, then she said, well, come on then. Come on. You know? So then they get in the car, right? They get in the car and then she said, give me the money. He was like, I'm not giving you no money. You can trust me. I'm going in there to get the groceries. I need the money to get the groceries. He was like, I'm not giving you. Then he turns around and he gives her the money. But then he gets out the car and he goes in the grocery store with her. You ain't got to be following me. You ain't got to be in here coming in the grocery store with me. Yes, he does. Because he knows exactly what you're going to do. His worst fear that you did to him when he was 5 years old, it came right back around when he was 30, 35. I don't know how old Zach is. But now he's in his 30s. And this is about to happen to him again. So they in the store. She got on her. She run around here. Because at first he started out following her. Which I was like, Zach, don't get her out of your sight. Because the only thing she going to do is run out that back door. Because that's what I was thinking anyway. I said as soon as she can get her out, she going to be out that back door. So he ends up getting a phone call. He stops to take the phone call. And then that's when Mama Gladys, you know what's so funny? My mother-in-law name is Gladys, and I call her Mama Gladys because that's my mother-in-law, right? Duh. And she is the sweetest person. The sweetest person. I just love her so much. And I'm like the audacity for this woman to be named Gladys, just like my mama Gladys. They are totally different. And I don't even want to call her Gladys. I want to call her G-Lady. And I think that's what I'm going to call her. Because I'm not about to put my mama Gladys' good name on yours. Because your name is bad, G-Lady. Okay, G-Lady. So G-Lady, back to what I was saying. So Zach gets the phone call, right? And G-Lady like, okay, well, I'm just finna go ahead and go. I'm finna go ahead and go. So, like, she finna finish her grocery shopping. So, while he on the phone talking to Fatima like, how's it going? What's going on? Woo-de-woo. Then Connie walks up. So, apparently, Connie is Zach's one of his first girlfriends from the neighborhood. And so Fatima like, who you talking to? Oh, just some old, kind of a dude. Okay, well, I gotta get ready to go. The signal coming through, all this stuff. So he, all right, bye. Bye. Okay, get out the phone. So he gets off the phone, and Connie like, Zach, you know, ooh, you looking good. I ain't been. She goes really right into it about how she was the best, about he was the best, intimate relations that she's ever had, and going on and on. And we all know right now how, Tyler has been writing Zach to be almost like this nympho, pretty much. And but okay, anyway, and I don't even to me, I don't feel like that part was necessary for her to be like, yo peeing hard right now just about to mention of my name. And I was just like, but this man ain't seen you. I know this man ain't that hard up for some cooch that any woman he see, pretty much he just gonna be at attention. Because at first it made sense when he wanted Fatima. You know what I'm saying? Because Fatima is his person. Fatima been his ride or die. Fatima is his woman, his fiance. So I get that. But this random woman, and I mean, granted, she not random woman. She know him from back in the day. But right now she's random because he ain't seen this girl in however long. And now all of a sudden he just standing at attention when he see her. I was like, okay, whatever, Tyler. You just gonna really make Zach out here to be like, he just stand at attention looking at cupcakes now, I guess. He in the grocery store. I guess he gonna start standing at attention when he see grapes and apples and stuff. Okay, whatever. Yeah, anyway. But she trying to go back down memory lane, talking about, remember how we used to be in my mama's house, and then you used to be jumping out the window when she came home. That reminded me of Boys in the Hood for some reason. I don't know. But they at home getting it in, and the mama come home and he jumping out the window. And then, he was messing with other girls in the neighborhood. Everybody liked Zach. Zach. You know what I'm saying? Zach was that guy. But he just like, you know what? I got a fiance, because she asked for his phone number. He said he got a fiance, he engaged and all of that stuff. So he had to kind of pretty much cut her short. And he had the juices. He had picked up some juices and he put it over his area, right? And she said, oh, juices and balls. Now I did laugh when she said that. Juices and balls. I said, no chemical, just juices and berries. So I guess no, it's just juices and balls. Okay, whatever. So he just trying to help him get away from her, because he remember that his mama is in this store with this $100 and he got to go and figure out where she at. Yeah, and then when he goes around the corner, what he sees is an empty basket and his mama done ducked out the bag. And he like, dang, I can't believe she did this. Whatever, it's the trauma. The trauma is starting to build. He's going back. He is now reverting to his childhood, and we're going to get there in a minute. So Fatima, I guess she just got out the tub because she putting the baby oil on. And then she ends up getting a phone call from Angela. So they talking back and forth. Fatima brings up Bryce. She said she just going to hold off on Bryce for a little bit because Bryce still need to figure himself out. And then they bring up Zach. No, not yet. They bring up the construction worker number 1, saying, I need to go have a flat tire so the construction worker can come in and say today and all that. Woo-de-woo. And she talking about he made her feel things that she ain't felt in a long time. And it wasn't the sweat. Anyway, so Fatima agreeing, yeah, he was fine. This, and that, right? So after they done sit up and talked about the construction worker for a while, then Fatima gets up and she's looking out the window because she hears Zach pull up. And Zach is still in the car. And also, too, Fatima also said that Angela was right about the whole situation with Zach, that she should have called Zach and that Zach was feeling a type of way. And then when Zach pulled up in the car, he was just sitting there. Angela said, is he still mad? You know, like, what's going on? Is he still mad? And then Fatima says, no, he went to go see his mother. And I was like, Fatima, you ain't got to tell Angela all y'all business. You ain't got to tell Angela that this man went to go see his mother. Because then she going to be asking, how did the mother visit go? So what's going on with his mama? Right now, it ain't nobody business. That's between you and Zach, the mama, and whom on Zach's side. Sometimes us women can talk too much. But anyway, so Fatima goes outside and she's looking at Zach, and Zach instantly gets emotional because when she gets in the car, one of the first things that he asked her was, Fatima, do you love me? And when he said that, I was like, oh, him is really sad. Him is really sad. Oh my God. Because he always like his mother abandoned him, used him, abused him, and he ain't seen her in so long. And the first thing that she wanted was something from him. It wasn't a hug. It wasn't an embrace. It wasn't, I missed you, son. He didn't even know what his mama looked like. And Fatima is trying to console him. She was like, Zach, I am not your mother. I'm not going to do you like that. She said, I can't combat, or I can't make up for much what your mother did. The only thing I can do is be there for you. And Fatima wants him to come in the house, but he says he's going to sit for a minute. And she said, I'm going to sit right here with you. I said, you know what, Fatima? That's why we love you. Bring us back to the reason why we love you. Because, child, let my man be hurt. We going to be right here together. We finna cry that when you cry, I cry. We cry together. Ja Rule. That's what we doing. Because this man is reverting back to childhood traumas. Fatima, like, you're going to have to talk to somebody. You are really going to have to sit down and talk to somebody. And he's just like, at first he was like, I don't know. Because Fatima, like, I can be there for you, but I cannot help you through this. And she said, I'm sorry for what your mother did. And he says he's going to call somebody to seek professional help, because he has these emotions, this trauma. This is a lot. And then he gives the story. The story. Tyler Perry know how to write a story, don't he? He know how to make somebody feel like they on their last leg. You know what I'm saying? Tyler writes the story. When I was 5 years old and we were in the grocery store. And this is one of the few times he was actually with his mother. Because mind you, he was bounced around from foster home to foster home. Right? So this is one of the few times he can really remember spending, quote unquote, quality time with his mother. So I can imagine he felt pretty good about being with his mama in the grocery store, because he probably finna get some candy, a piece of chocolate. You know, he happy. But his mama, while he turned his back, his mama walk off. And he looking for his mama. So his mama seen a trucker in the back of the building, and he's running around, mama, G-lady, where you at? And you know what? One of the most scariest feelings is being in a store at 5 years old and you can't find your parents. I've been there. I'm raising my hand right now. That is one of the scariest feelings. You being in the store. Because you know your mama always used to tell you. Because my mom used to tell me in the store, don't you walk off. Don't you walk off. Don't get somewhere and get lost. Now that's when your mama care about you. Don't you get nowhere and get lost. Because you be looking for me in the store. You can't find me. You be looking crazy. And I end up getting lost. I go down the wrong aisle. Then I'm looking, where my mama? You know what I'm saying? So he hollering out for his mama. Mama. Child, I don't know what made him go to the back of the store, out the door, in some trucker. Because I guess she needed a fix. Because, you know, she on the crack. He looking at his mama. On the mama on her knees, giving head to the trucker. I said, what? And he still hollering out, mama, really? He said, I'm looking at my mama do this. And she didn't even stop. She just moving her neck back and forth. I said, what is this that I am hearing right now? Tyler, Zach, and girl, brother, because the brother's out there too. When he broke his voice. Zach did the ugly cry. When I was doing it, I said, Zach, if you don't act, if you don't show depth, if you don't show emotion, he had me tearing up. He had my bottom lip quivering. Because I said, where that mama at? I'm finna punch her in the face. Where is G Lady? Because I'm about to punch her in the face. You don't be doing Zach like that. And wonder why he got issues with women trying to figure out his life. And you run around here giving neck and head to the trucker. Because you trying to get your crack dope. You know, had me mad. And Fatima embraced him. She embraced him and she loved on him. And she also said one more thing too before I get ready to close out. She said, because they talked about the counseling too. Because y'all know I be jumping around, but she did say this. She said, we're going to get married. We're going to have a family. We're going to have children. And you have to work out your issues. And that's when she brought up the whole counseling. And I said, yes, Zach, because now you do got these other kids, allegedly, quote unquote, your kids, DNA, tests. We need to do them again, whatever. But you do not, and I know Zach gonna be a good daddy. You cannot be projecting, you don't want, because a lot of times we go through childhood traumas, right? And even though we don't necessarily put our children through a lot of the childhood traumas we went through, but we project a lot of things on our children unconsciously. You know what I'm saying? You may find yourself yelling at the kid for no reason. You may find yourself maybe making the kid do stuff that's like, why am I making my kid do stupid stuff? You know what I'm saying? Just simple things that we find ourselves making our children do, or maybe trying to redirect our children in ways because we don't want them to experience the things that we went through when we were kids. So that's why the therapy is very, very important, especially when you being in this situation. You actually looking at your mama. Child. This was a good episode, y'all. This is good. Yeah. Now, I done talked about it. Now, we all can talk about it together. And we all know we did each other talking about. And look, y'all, I know I forgot a lot. Charge to my head and my heart, remember Jesus loves y'all. Y'all have a great day. I got to get back on my vacation stuff. Now, I'm not going to be doing no reviews next week or nothing like that. I will be out of the country. I am not trying to be fooling with y'all like that. But I love y'all. But I'm gonna have to love myself on my vacation so I can get my mind right and get my spirit right and get my mental right, so then I can be a better self for y'all when I get back doing these reviews. All right, holla. Bye.